What is actually inside junk food? Greetings and welcome to our discussion on the contents of junk food. Today, we will delve into the research and communication of how junk food impacts our bodies, and answer the curiosity of many people who wonder how it affects us. Before we begin, let me provide some insights. We will be examining junk food consumption in various countries, particularly the amount consumed by the average person on a daily or weekly basis, particularly in the Western countries like the US. We will also explore the lessons that you will learn throughout this course. Firstly, we will define what constitutes junk food and examine the various types available in the market that provide no nutritional value to our bodies. Secondly, we will discuss how most people consume junk food without even knowing that they are doing so, or have been misled into believing that they are eating healthy. Next, we will examine the ingredients and chemicals used in making junk food, as well as their effects on our bodies. Lastly, we will look at the long-term effects of consuming junk food on our health, well-being, mental health, hormones, and more. So, pay close attention as we proceed with our course. What are the junk foods? Okay, we will discuss the contents of junk food and what is considered junk food. There are several terms that we need to understand in order to identify junk food. These include high levels of calories, high levels of sugar, high levels of fat with little to no protein, chemicals that act as preservatives, and the absence of nutritional value. Let's now take a look at the list of junk food, which includes sodas and sugary drinks, fried foods like chicken, fast food such as McDonald's, processed food like potato chips and packaged meats, and frozen meats. Next, we will talk about a list of possible junk foods that may or may not be unhealthy depending on the ingredients used. Your daily meals may have junk food. Now, we will discuss your daily intake of food, some of which may be categorized as junk food. Before we delve into that, it is important to do the following: grab a pen or pencil and a piece of paper or your phone, and list all the foods you have been consuming on a daily or weekly basis this month. This will help you keep track of what qualifies as junk food. Now, there are certain foods that can be categorized as junk food, including potato fries, French fries, and potato wedges. These are made from potatoes that have little nutritional value and take a long time to digest. Another example is Caesar salad, which often contains high levels of sodium, salt, which is not good for our bodies when consumed in large quantities. To ensure that your Caesar salad is not categorized as junk food, keep the dressing to a minimum and the salt content low. Cereal and milk is another potential junk food item. Most cereals available in the market are packed with sugar and lack nutritional value. If you eat cereal and milk every morning, opt for cereals that are healthier and contain less sugar. Finally, Pop-Tarts are loaded with sugar, which can exceed the average adult's recommended daily intake. To determine if a particular food is affecting you negatively, you must observe changes in your mood, physical and mental state, and any cravings you experience. Additionally, track how your body reacts to your environment, including stressful or noisy situations. If you experience bloating or weight gain, this could indicate that your diet lacks proper nutrition. Finally, feeling sluggish or lacking energy throughout the day may be a result of consuming too much junk food. It is crucial to take note of how your body reacts to different types of food, whether positively or negatively. If you notice any negative impacts on your mood, body, or energy levels, this may indicate that you are consuming too much junk food in your daily life. It is important to take action to rectify this situation. What is actually junk food? In this section, we will delve into the topic of junk food, its chemical components, and how they can impact your health. We will explore the causes of these components and examine their short-term and long-term effects. The types of chemicals in junk food. To start off, let's talk about the chemicals and additives found in food products. One of the most commonly used additives is food coloring, which is found in a range of products such as colored sodas, soft drinks, desserts, candy, and even some types of pet food. These synthetic dyes are not natural and are man-made. Overindulging in food coloring can lead to tiredness, kidney tumors, chromosomal damage, and a weakened life force. Partially hydrogenated oil is another commonly used additive which is cheaper than other oils and helps preserve food products for longer periods. However, it is a type of trans fat which is twice as hard for the body to dissolve as saturated fats, and therefore can lead to heart disease, diabetes, nutritional deficiencies, and accelerated aging. High fructose corn syrup is a man-made sugar found in many packaged drinks and contributes to obesity and metabolic disorders, while also being addictive in the long run. Finally, BHT and BHA are antioxidants and preservatives used in cereals, potato chips, and chewing gum, which can affect sleep and appetite by triggering hormones that affect mood. It's important to be aware of these additives and their potential dangers and try to avoid consuming them in large quantities. Moving on, two commonly used additives are sodium nitrate and sodium nitrite. These are often added to packaged meats to enhance their color and increase their shelf life. However, consumption of such meats, such as packaged bacon, ham, and sausages, has been linked to an increased risk of cancer. Sodium nitrate and sodium nitrite can react with stomach acid to form nitrosamines, which are potent cancer-causing compounds. Therefore, it is recommended to avoid or minimize consumption of such packaged meats, and instead opt for fresh meats that are prepared at home. Propyl gallate is a chemical preservative that is widely used in the food industry. It helps prevent fats and oils from going rancid and thus extends the shelf life of many foods. It is found in vegetable oil, potato sticks, packaged soup mixes, frozen meat products, chewing gum, and some cosmetic products. Although propyl gallate has not been directly linked to cancer, it is known to have certain side effects. Therefore, it is recommended to choose natural and organic cosmetic products, and to limit the consumption of processed foods that contain propyl gallate. Sodium benzoate and benzoic acid are common preservatives used in many carbonated drinks, fruit juices, and pickles. These chemicals help prevent the growth of microorganisms and increase the shelf life of such products. However, when combined with ascorbic acid, sodium benzoate can form benzene, a known carcinogen. Benzene can increase the risk of leukemia and other types of cancer. Therefore, it is important to limit consumption of such products, especially if they contain both sodium benzoate and ascorbic acid. Potassium bromate is a chemical that is often added to bread and pastry dough to increase their volume and produce a finer texture. This chemical is banned in many countries due to its potential carcinogenic properties. However, it is still legal to use in the United States and Japan. Studies have shown that potassium bromate can cause cancer in lab animals. Therefore, it is important to choose bread and pastry products that do not contain potassium bromate. How junk food can affect you. What are the potential long and short-term effects of consuming junk food? Junk food has low nutritional value and can lead to weight gain, unhealthy cravings, and nutritional deficiencies. This increases the risk of obesity, which is a serious problem. Consuming junk food can also lead to depression and other mental health issues due to the chemicals that affect our hormones. Chemicals in junk food can cause digestive problems such as gases and other issues in our stomach, which can affect our organs. Junk food can also lead to heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and cancer, which can all contribute to an early death. Short-term effects of junk food include changes in metabolism that can make it worse, decreasing insulin levels, and affecting our muscles' ability to turn glucose into energy. This can lead to muscle fatigue and an inability to burn fat, instead storing it in our bodies. Junk food can also cause poor digestion and constipation. Even after just one meal of junk food, the chemicals can cause stress on our body systems, which can narrow our arteries and put stress on our heart. Conclusion. After learning about what's inside junk food throughout this course, you now have the knowledge to make informed decisions about what you choose to eat. While I can't give you specific advice, I encourage you to ask yourself whether indulging in junk food is worth it. Think about whether it aligns with your goals and values, and whether you have better habits that could replace it. Consider the impact of your choices on your health, both in the short and long term. Remember that your health is your most important asset, and that sacrificing it for temporary comfort is not worth it. I appreciate you taking the time to listen and take notes, and I hope you will take action based on what you've learned. Thank you, and take care of yourself. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new videos. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comments section down below, and feel free to stay safe and enjoy. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.